I've been thinking about you. Yeah, I've been missing you. Where the hell are you? Oh, when I need you, I can still hear your voice. I ain't got no choice, 'cause I'm here all alone. I know I can't wait till you get home. Oh, I don't have you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be this look right here. I wore this look a couple of weeks ago on my other video and you guys seem to really love it. I personally really like this look. I think it's very spring and summer appropriate. I did incorporate this shadow right here, and this is from ColourPop. It's a beautiful lilac pink color. I'm obsessed with it. I know a lot of you guys actually have this shadow, so this is going to be a great look for you since you do have this eye color, and this is in the color I Can. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So the first thing we're going to do is prime our eyelids. As always, you guys know that this is my holy grail status when it comes to priming my eyelids. This is the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm putting this all the way from my lash line all the way to my brow bone. And then I'm going to go ahead and set that primer, and I'm going to be using just some face powder from Makeup Forever that I use on my whole entire face. I just like using a basic face powder because I feel like it just smooths it out so much more better. And then I'm going to be using the new exciting SLMISSGLAM brushes. You guys saw me do like an unboxing of these and I've been obsessing over them. So the first color I'm going to be taking is this light brown taupey color, and I'm taking that on her big fluffy blending brush and I'm rocking that into my crease. Basically, what you want to do with this step is kind of just diffuse the eyeshadow, and you kind of want to build it up, blend it out, build it up, and then blend it out. I always do this step when it comes to my eyeshadow because I feel like it just makes it look so much more blended. You really want to take your time with this particular step, and then I am just blending it out once more. So then I'm going to take the second darkest color, and this color is called Mocha, and then with this color I'm kind of just defining my crease with this, and I'm building this up and blending it out again. I do go ahead and use that same brush that we started off with, and I'm kind of just making it a little bit darker because you want it to be kind of like an ombre effect, fading from dark to light all the way to your brow bone. And then the second color I'm going to be taking is the third darkest brown color, and this one is called Bordeaux, and I'm taking this on one of her I believe this is called like a definer crease brush, if I'm not mistaken. I will link all the brushes that I'm using down in the description bar. So the next thing I'm going to do is take a cream eyeshadow pencil, and I'm going to line my eyes with this, and I'm going to put this anywhere that I want that purple eyeshadow to stand out. This pencil, I don't remember where I got it from. It's been so long, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I got it from like Ross or Marshalls or something. And then this color is called Eye Candy from ColourPop, and I'm taking her concealer brush and I'm putting that on my actual lid. So the purpose of us laying down that purple cream eyeshadow pencil is so that the purple shadow that we're applying on our eyelids actually stands out. I've done this look before just without no base underneath, and I feel like it just doesn't stand out as much as you putting some kind of base underneath it. And then after that, I'm going to be taking a small tiny crease brush, and I'm going to be taking that darkest color again and kind of just blending out those edges because the lid shade can get kind of unblended if you don't go back and blend it. I'm going to be applying some eyeliner, and then I'm going to be using these really crappy eyelashes from Daiso. I actually stacked them and they were so hard to put on because they kept coming off. They're just so thick. I do love them, but they are just so hard to put on. And then for foundation, I'm going to be mixing my two favorites right now, the Maybelline Primed and Poreless and the Revlon Color Stay foundations. I've been really loving this mixture together for a while now, and this is basically all that I've been using. It keeps me super matte, but it lasts for a really long time, and I was very impressed with mixing these two together. So that is what I've been loving. And then for concealer, this is one of my new favorites as well, and this is the Estee Lauder Stay Flawless 24-Hour Concealer, and I have been obsessing over this mainly because it covers so well and it brightens at the same time. I get the shade shade Extra Light, if you guys were curious. I'm obsessed with this. I put it basically everywhere. And I'm just using a damp beauty blender to blend all of that out. To make sure that our concealer does not crease, this one is really good with not creasing, but just in case, you want to go ahead and set it. And I use the Airspun powder, and then I'm going to be setting the rest of my face. And I'm taking the big fluffy brush from SLMISSGLAM. This is one of her powder brushes. I love this so much. And I'm taking my Makeup Forever powder and then just setting my whole entire face. And then I'm going to be using my Kat Von D contour palette, and I'm taking the two first colors and I'm blending those together, and then I'm applying it to my jaw, my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, my temples, and I'm just kind of bronzing up the skin right now. And then I go ahead and take a smaller brush and go ahead and chisel out the actual contours of my face. Then we're going to go ahead and bake the face, and I'm taking the tapered blush brush from SLMISSGLAM, and I'm taking that powder and I'm kind of just going on the bottoms of our contour because I'm kind of cleaning it up. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it on my forehead as well because I like baking there because I get super oily. And then I'm going to be taking this blush from Milani, and this is in the color Majestic Rose. This is actually one of my all-time favorite blushes like ever. It goes with any look I do, but I especially love it for the summertime because it's matte and I like to wear a lot of highlight, and sometimes I think it looks good with a highlight and then a matte blush. And then for our lower lash line, I'm going to be taking that color Bordeaux again, and I'm going to be taking a small liner brush and I'm going to be defining my lower lash line with this, and I'm kind of just going back and forth and getting it right where the eyelashes grow. I'm going to be taking the Precise crease brush, and I'm going to be taking Almond Truffle, and I'm going to be putting that on my lower lash line as well. And this is really going to help diffuse the color and make it super smoky. I love doing this basically with every single look I do, but I kind of just moving it back and forth, and then it will start blending. And then to highlight, I'm going to be taking one of my favorite all-time highlighters, and this is Laura Geller Gilded Honey. That's always a tongue twister for some reason, but this is one of my favorites, and I'm using this on a Luxe Beauty brush, and I believe this is like called a tapered highlight brush if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm also taking that on a small pencil brush, and I'm going to be putting that in my inner tear duct. I just love the look that this gives, especially because it's super gold, and it just gives like a different vibe to any eyeshadow look that you do. I'm just going to be highlighting my inner corners, the tops of my cheeks, my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my nose. And then for mascara, I'm going to be taking my favorite L'Oreal Telescopic and one of my new favorites. This is Estee Lauder Sumptuous Knockout Mascara. If you guys haven't tried this, it's one of our new mascaras, and I've been obsessing and loving it so much, especially for the bottom lashes. And for my lipstick combination, I'm going to be using my Kylie lip kit in the color Posy K. I don't know if I've ever used any of these on my channel, but I'm going to be first lining my lips with this, and then I'm going to be taking the actual lipstick and I'm going to be filling in my whole entire lips with the lip liner and as well as the liquid lipstick. I was going to do like a first impressions review on these, but I think it's kind of overrated, and I have a few of these, but this one has to be one of my absolute favorites. It's the Perfect Pink, but sometimes it comes off like berry on me. I don't know, I guess it just depends on your skin tone, especially with this color, but I just love it, especially with these eyes. So after that, I'm gonna dust off the bakage that we did, and then that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out all my social media, linked down in the description bar, and don't forget to subscribe because I'm almost at 3K, which is so crazy to me, and I appreciate all you guys' support and love and all your comments that you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
That's some crazy shit before